Well, today's Tuesday. Just got home from work probably about an hour ago, and the right hose came in, and it's like next to impossible to get this hose. Even in Calgary, they had to special order it in. Here it is here, Greenline G381 Series 250, hardwall marine coolant and type certified wet exhaust, 7/8. And this is going to be perfect for this system. I'm telling you, 7/8 hose is impossible to get. What makes it nice about this hose, I don't know if you guys can see, but all those lines is that's a metal cord that runs through it, which means you can flex this and you're not going to kink it. That's why it works so good for the ATV. I got one electrical connection to find underneath here, and it's for the power for the radiator. And where the fuck is it? Here. There you are, she was hiding, but we got her. I still gotta connect the power to the block heater there, but I'm gonna throw some coolant in it, see if it leaks. Had to bust this out to try it out. It's not too bad actually, but I'm glad this part's done. We just got that dial jet to hook up, some more plastics to install. Probably about 3 or 4 more hours over the next couple days, and we should be finished up, ready for startup. I'll have to get some zip ties for the snorkels to position them a little bit better. There's that coolant pipe right there. Behind the exhaust, it just has an O-ring, and it kind of floats in there. I don't really care much. Oops, I need a funnel. Yeah, I don't really care for how it's set up, so I want to pour some coolant in there and see if it's going to piss out or not. And we're full. Let's have a quick peek underneath. And so far it seems to be holding. It's the benefits of it now that it's nice outside. I don't have to come outside the garage to heat it. A couple hours every day after work, come outside, piss around on some stuff. It's gonna greatly improve these projects, speed them up a little bit. I just gotta keep on it and not get lazy and not come outside. But I'll see you guys tomorrow when we work on the next stage of the project. Well, 24 hours later, all is looking good, no leaks. Another beautiful day out. I'm going to install the last piece of this project that we need before we start it up. Alrighty, this is the most critical hose right here. Just got it mounted. Look how close it is to the exhaust. Had to keep it nice and short so it doesn't touch. We're gonna run this line up. I gotta figure out where the heck I'm gonna mount it. Man, I'll be so happy. We're gonna start this up tomorrow. I'm done for the day. My favorite TV show's on today, Yukon Gold, but it is hooked up, and only thing left to do is get some premium fuel, finish the plastics, and this project is mostly done. I'm done enough at this point that I can drive it outside, and the rest of the work will be done on my deck. This way I can get it out of my garage. It takes up a lot of space, and then time to make some gold sluices, and yeah, we gotta get shit going. Anyways, I'm gonna go inside and relax, have a beer, and get up at 20 after 4 to get ready for work. Well, today after work I picked up some premium gas. The only thing left to do before we started is I just put these plastics in. We gotta bolt them in, some side bolts. We're gonna do that. I guess we could throw that shifter on. I got that shifter somewhere in one of these compartments. We're not going to worry about that for right now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous. The first few minutes of startup are going to be the most critical if something's going to fail or not. But when we do go to start it, I brought out the Batteryless jumpstarter, which is going to take the load off the battery when we crank it over. The carburetor's been drained and we're going to have to get some fuel going, and the extra cranking will help get some oil moving as well. Fingers crossed. Let's get those plastics on. For an impact driver, that works pretty decent. I've only tried it on small stuff though. Not expecting any miracles with it, but we got everything bolted up. I got rid of those Torx fasteners and put some bolts in instead. I fought with those Torx fasteners and it was no fun at all. Trust me, it was a royal pain in the ass. Don't want to get too crazy, but we gotta throw some fuel in there. Well, this is it. Let's hook this up and see what happens. We're at 12 volts. It's charging. All right, we're ready to go. See what happens. We're neutral. We'll see what happens. Looks like my carburetor is dripping gas from somewhere. I gotta figure that out. There's a couple issues here. There's like a drain on the bottom of that float bowl. It seems to be leaking. That fuel line, that clamp seems to be leaking too, so we're going to have to do something about that to seal that up. I'm gonna have to pull that line out, drain that carb, and then tighten that up. So hopefully we could stop that leak. That'll be tomorrow after the engine cools. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's motherfucking beer time. Alright, in celebration, we're gonna have ourselves a Chilkoot motherfucking beer time. This was sent to me by a guy that has gold claims in the Yukon, not that far away from Tony Beach. So if you watch Gold Rush, you'll know what I'm talking about. Next year, I'm hoping to go visit him and maybe go work on his claim for a couple days. Who knows? Anyways, let's crack this bad boy open. All right, motherfucking beer time. Oh yes, I love this beer. Oh, so glad it starts. Seems to be running fine. I had a little bit of a scare when it first stalled out. It sounded a little bit odd, but we fired it back up. Doesn't seem to have any issues. We need to fix those fuel problems though before we even think about moving it, because all that fuel dripping down below could catch on fire and be game over just like that. So a couple small issues to deal with. We'll get those taken care of and hopefully everything else will be ready to rock and roll. Anyways, motherfucking beer time. I'm glad this project is done. It took quite a while, coming in on weekends and stuff, a few hours here and there. Anyways, I'm gonna get going. If you guys have any questions or comments, post them below. And otherwise, Chilkoot is the best beer ever.